Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake the Snake here. One of the best things about H3 to me is the weapon's attention to detail. Anton is able to bring us weapons that you will never see or even hear of to light. Today we're going to take a look at the DP28. The DP28 has made an appearance in many of your childhood games, even present day games. Call of Duty World at War will be on the mind of the older gamers, and PUBG for the more recent ones. But where did it come from? In the mid-1920s, Russia had come to the conclusion they needed a light machine gun. But not just any one, they wanted one that only took one man to operate. See, in the Great War, machine guns were more of a two-man job. One to shoot and one to reload and refill the water-cooled barrel, if applicable. But since the technology has changed, machine guns became light, portable. Luckily, a man by the name of, well, I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, but here it is for you. But I'm going to call him V. Was already working on one. He called it the DP27. After trials, the DP27 did not perform to the Russia's requirements. For one thing, it depended on way too many parts and would jam with the slightest amount of debris introduced into its fragile internals. By 1928, V had redefined it, and the Soviet Army adopted the DP28. V was able to get the parts down to under 100. It was gas-operated, utilizing a 47-round Pan magazine. Soviet soldiers would later give it the nickname the Record Player. When fired, the Pan magazine would rotate due to the spring's tension. One of the biggest flaws was the size and weight of each magazine. 47 rounds per can only gets you so far. You can only carry 3 to 4 of them due to the weight and the size. The DP28 can fire 5 to 600 rounds per minute when everything went right, making it great when used with the bipod. Other notable features were the built-in bipod, which was known for being weak and easily collapsible, sometimes just even given out. The shells would eject from the bottom of the receiver, making it ideal to shoot when stationary. The DP's recoil spring was located around the gas piston, which quickly led to it becoming hot and warping, causing malfunctions. By 1943, the Soviets had redesigned the DP, moving the recoil spring back to the rear of the receiver, naming it the DPM. With the incorporation of a pistol grip and stronger bipod, the DPM became an ideal light machine gun for the Soviets. Many variants came along after, including a belt-fed RP-46, a vehicle-mounted variant, the DT, an airplane-mounted DA, and some more as well. The many variants of the DP was manufactured until the 1960s. With the production of more than 800,000 units, V would rise to the rank of Major General of Engineering and Artillery, but died in 1949 at the age of 69. V played a huge role in the making of the PPD-40, the PTRD anti-tank rifle, and even the RPD, which would end up replacing the DP. The DPS can still be found in conflict zones around the world, including Miramar, Sanhok, Dome, and Airfield. And that leads us back to H3VR. See, we only have 2 variants of the DP28, the normal one and the shorty. Now, I couldn't find any information on the shorty, other than the Soviets cutting the stock to make it a little lighter and shorter. But as far as the practical standpoint goes, we run into the same problems the Soviets did when in take and hold. The bulkiness of the mags make it so where they will only fit in the biggest inventory slots. With such a big mag and such little ammo, you must use your bullets wisely. But nothing I've said here has stopped me from loving the DP28. It's such an iconic gun, and something about it just makes me love it. I wanted to try something new, something I love, sharing history on historical firearms, that we can get first-hand experience with, thanks to VR and H3. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please let me know in the comments. What's your thoughts on the DP28? And if you want to see more videos like this one, let me know. And as always, thank you.